Wow, guys, what can I say? 100 subscribers, that's awesome. What better way to celebrate that than to take another great ride? So today's ride, we're going to go up to Lake Lowell, North Carolina. That's where a lot of Dirty Dancing was filmed. Check out Chimney Rock, and then make a loop over to Old Fort and back home. This loop takes almost 6 hours from my house. I'm getting a little late start, so I'll share a link to the route in the description below, so check that out. And hope you guys enjoy this ride. Let's go get it. Man, it is, I think, November 12th. And this morning I hit 100 subscribers on my channel. When I left the house just a minute ago, I had 101 subscribers. And I thought, what better way to celebrate that than to go take a great ride. So I'm planning on riding up to Lake Lowell, North Carolina, and Chimney Rock area, and making a loop back home. I created a route in Ride Planner, so I'm going to share that down in the description with you guys. This is an easy day ride from Charlotte. And so, from Charlotte, from Spartanburg, from a lot of areas around here, you can go do this ride. And man, Lake Lowell is in the Hickory Gorge, and it is just a beautiful area of the world. Chimney Rock State Park is there. That's a cool place to visit. I don't have time to go up to the top of Chimney Rock today because this loop takes me about 6 hours from my house, but it's a good day ride, like I said, from Charlotte or from Spartanburg. You could even hit this route kind of in reverse from Asheville or Boone, and check out some of these lower roads down here. Let's enjoy this ride. I'm leaving Gastonia, North Carolina. It is about 10 minutes until noon on the 12th. And man, it's November 12th, and right now it is 68 degrees. 68 degrees, man. Now look at these fall colors. The reason I chose this area today is the fall colors should be popping right around Lake Lowell, and I hope to get some good footage for you there and have a great day. So I'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Let's enjoy this ride. All right, guys, I stopped here in Shelby to get some fuel, and I want to take a quicker route to get on up to Lake Lowell. But I'm still going to put the link to the route that keeps you off the highway, keeps you on the secondary roads, much more rural roads getting up there. But this allows me to get there quicker and not run out of daylight today. I'm just going to take a quicker ride up there. We'll get on up there and get us some good footage from around Lake Lowell. So let's enjoy this ride, guys. All right, guys, we're getting closer up to Lake Lowell. I just want to turn the camera on for a second. The colors still look pretty good here, so I hope we have some good color over by the lake. But I'm getting ready to exit here and make my way over. But look at these colors and check out the mountains up ahead. Chimney Rock's on the other side of those ridges right there. It's down in a gorge. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, guys, we're headed in to Lake Lowell on Highway 9 off of Highway 74. Look at these colors over here, guys. God has blessed us with another beautiful day, guys. I said in my last video, I am just truly blessed. Blessed beyond measure. And I don't ever want to take for granted the opportunities God has given me in my life, and the fact that I'm able to travel on the motorcycle and visit other areas of the country. But this that you see in front of us here is pretty much in my backyard. And we're dropping down into Lake Lowell right now. There's a good little place to eat right here. They've got a deck on the bottom of that restaurant there, the lake house, that overlooks the lake. And you can see the spillway and stuff from down there. We're going to cross over the spillway right here, but that deck is right out that way, and you can see right here is where the river's dammed up to give us the lake. This is what this road does, man. It just twists right along the shore of the lake. So you can't be in any hurry when you come up in here, that's for sure. But this is the way this road is right here, man. Nice, curvy. It's fun to ride. It is very popular. Obviously, you see the other bikes out here. It's popular with all the tourists. But like I said when I started the video, this is a good day ride from Charlotte. So you guys live in Charlotte or the surrounding area, you can be up here and back home in a day, and come up here and eat lunch. Lots of great restaurants along the way here. Pick you up some lunch and just enjoy your day. Even if you should ride straight up here to Chimney Rock and ride back, it's a good ride. But this loop, I tell you what, man, there again, it's one of my favorite. I do a lot of these day rides from my house. I'll just leave and loop back around, and I try to stay off of the interstate as much as possible. Chimney Rock's right up there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It sticks out on this side of that big precipice up there, and there's an American flag on it. The water looks a little down today, and I'm going to pull in over here to the visitor center. It's right around the curve here, and use a little boy's room and try to launch the drone for a minute, because look at those colors there, guys. Man, oh man, oh man. We made it here to Lake Lure. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride so far. Okay guys, we stopped here at the Welcome Center for Lake Lure. Nice little place to come find out information about the area, use the restroom, and now we're going to continue on down here to Chimney Rock through the gorge. Hopefully they'll have a place that we can stop. But right here to the right, as we go headed this way, there's an old bridge, which is where the road used to be, and they turned it into a garden. So it's right out there where those people are coming out, and it's over here to our right. So it's over the Broad River. Pretty cool to come out and walk over that and check it out if you ever get a chance to do that. And then this is Chimney Rock right here to our left up the top of the hill. You should be able to make it out. It's, I don't know, down from the top about 200 feet, and it sticks out toward us. There's a flag, but it's really not much wind weather today, like. But man, the colors are awesome in this gorge today. Chimney Rock used to be privately owned. It became a state park a few years back, and they did some renovations. There's a tunnel you go through in there, and then catch an elevator that takes you up to the actual rock. Or you can hike, climb stairs and things like that around the backside and get to it as well. It is just a cool place to go if you ever get a chance. Come up here and check it out. Bring your kids. If you're on the bike, come up here and check it out. You're right around there. Like I said, there's a parking lot about 200 feet directly below the Chimney Rock, and you go in the tunnel and it takes you up that last little bit. So this is downtown Chimney Rock we're coming into here, and I'm hoping I can find a place to park right on the little road here, so I don't have to go hunt a parking lot. I'm hoping there's a spot right in front of the little t-shirt shop, and it looks like there is. I see a bike up here already. So if that's the case, I'm going to pull in there. It's a little Harley Davidson t-shirt shop. I believe it's actually connected with Asheville Harley-Davidson in Swanoa, but we're going to pull over here and park right here at the dealership or the t-shirt shop. All right, guys, I parked the bike and I walked down here beside of the river. The river walk, it goes all along. This is the Broad River. It goes through Chimney Rock, and that's what flows down into the lake. Chimney Rock is right above us, but you can see the sunshine. I'll be able to show you that too well, but man, this is just a beautiful, beautiful place. We'll walk back up here to the bike and check out the t-shirt shop, and then I got to head on. I'm running out of time already. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride. Let's go in here and check out this t-shirt shop. Hey, how are you guys?
We're good. How are you doing?
Awesome. So how long have you guys been here? I've been here before. 7 years.
We're getting ready to go into our 8th year.
Are you guys associated with
Asheville, Harley?
Asheville? That's what I thought. Swanoa, because the one here and the one in Cherokee are both. I'm inside the Chimney Rock Harley-Davidson store, and they basically just sell merchandise, clothing and apparel, souvenirs, that kind of thing. But it is associated with Asheville Harley-Davidson over in Swanoa. Asheville Harley-Davidson has this store that sells t-shirts and merchandise for Chimney Rock, and then they have another store in Cherokee. So if you're in the area, check out Asheville Harley-Davidson. Check out both of the t-shirt shops, and come ride this area. It's just an awesome area. But I want to check out the store a little bit and get on down the road. See you in a little bit. All right, so we're going to cruise through the little downtown area here of Chimney Rock. And even though this is November 12th, still pretty busy up in here. The Chimney Rock entrance to the state park is right here to our left. That bridge, as you saw in my video when I was filming the river, is what is the entrance right there to the state park. There's a new little winery and place up on the hill to the right. But I have eaten at this Old Rock Cafe here, and it's really good food. So if you're ever in the area, you might want to check that out. You can park. There's a public parking spot right there. They use cards and stuff to park. So if you can't find a parking space over here on the road front, you can always park there. It's $5 to park in that parking lot right there by the winery. But it's a hill, so I came up here with some guys from Medic one time. We rode. And a guy named Gary Moore, he was our fleet manager. He parked his Ultra on that hill, and he parked the kickstand on the high side. And as he hopped off, it rolled over, cracked his fairing, cracked his lower. He got kind of shook up a little bit, but not really injured badly. But it scared the mess out of all of us. So if you park in that parking lot, just be cautious. Hickory Nut Falls is here to our left, and I think the sun's going to keep us from seeing it. But they've been having rain. But right below the sun here to the left, there's a waterfall that comes off the top of the mountain. Hickory Nut Falls campground is right here, and if you camp there, obviously you can look, check out the river there. You can look back up and see the falls from that campground. So the falls are right there. I could see them with my naked eye. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. And then there's some little cabins and stuff right here along the river. Really cool little place to come stay. Chimney Rock, North Carolina. Up in Bat Cave, 64 goes left, 74A goes straight, and then if you turn right, you're on Highway 9. And Highway 9 takes you up and over to Black Mountain. At the top of the Black Mountain Gorge, Black Mountain Montreat area. But about halfway up, when you get to the very top or the crest of the mountain ridge up there, there's a road to the right that goes to Old Fort. For now, I'm just going to keep enjoying this ride, man. I got a late start. I wanted to come up here earlier today, but I didn't want to leave the house without talking to my wife, make sure she didn't have anything she wanted to do today. But I'm glad I came up, man. The colors are just spectacular right here, and I think I'm getting some decent videos. So now we're coming into Bat Cave. Yeah, there's the Bat Cave post office right there. What used to be, it looks like a service station. So right here is the intersection I was so long-winded in explaining a minute ago, but 64 west and over to I-26 is to the left here. Probably about 13 miles over there to get to it. And then when you go right around this curve here, Highway 9 is going to go off to the right, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on Highway 9. Black Mountain and Old Fort. There's your sign. 74H toward Asheville is that way. And this Highway 9 is considered a North Carolina scenic byway. The sign there said, notice sharp curves for the next 20 miles. We're going to go about 6 miles up here and we'll get on the road that I was talking about that goes over to Old Fort. All right, catch you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're coming up on my turn here onto the Old Fort Road off of Highway 9. And like I said a minute ago, man, the colors are beautiful up here. Most of the leaves are gone right in this area, but look up above us there, man. There's still some hanging on up there. I mean, these trees down here by the road are barren. We're going to turn right on the Old Fort Road at the top of the hill here. And then this Highway 9 has recently been paved, so it's really smooth. But the last time I was on the Old Fort Road, it's a more narrow road and it's older pavement, and it's kind of that rumbly pavement with gravel on top of it, or it's kind of marbled, I guess, not really gravel on top of it, but there is often gravel in the curves on that road. So the turn is right around the curve here, so we're about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile or so away from where I need to be turning. And you can see I've got this map programmed in. I am following the route that I built in Ride Planner, so you can follow this as well. But check out the sign when we turn here, guys. No through trucks longer than 30 feet with trailers longer than 30 feet. So this is the Old Fort Road, and actually this part of it's got some really smooth pavement on it as well. And like I said, oftentimes there will be gravel in the curves on this road in particular, because, you know, people drop off. It's such much more narrow. They drop off the roadside and kick the gravel up on the road, and then it migrates to the corners, especially after a rainstorm and that kind of thing. If you're pushing it, you'll scrape the floorboards right here. So you don't have to go all the way over to the Dragon by Tennessee to get some nice roads in North Carolina. Look back over there, guys. Woo, that's beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Here's the gravel and the curve I was talking about right there, guys. Man, oh man, oh man. I hope you guys are enjoying this ride as much as me. All right, we're headed down now, the grade down into the valley here, headed over to Old Fort. So ought to be pretty steep curves in here. Some pretty good switchbacks coming up. That's like a hillbilly enterprise right there, guys. Wee doggies. It's like they must be a click and rock. A lot of solar panels. Wormy's last call. All right, never seen that before, never paid attention to it anyhow. It's like maybe a watering hole for you guys. But I'm running out of daylight quickly. It's 3:30 and we are into daylight savings time, so it's going to get dark around 5:30. So and right now, if I look, it's probably going to tell me I'm getting home at 7, but I'm going to try to cheat that a little bit. I'm going to cut off part of my route on the way home as well, and I'll take the highway all the way back home once I get off of this road, just to make time. But if you guys come up, man, if you have time to do the entire route that I built in Ride Planner, please do that. I think you'll enjoy it. And that's what happens when you got to ride. You plan, but you always have to be flexible, be able to amend your plans, man, because things happen, whether it's weather or today it's just me getting a late start and spending more time maybe messing around with the drone than I needed to, spending more time at the t-shirt shop. But you know, you just have to think about those things when you're out riding, and be flexible, amend your plans, amend your timeline, that kind of thing. Oh, we found a tractor man and he's right here. This is probably with the sharpest curve on this little thing right here, especially climbing up the hill. But I don't know if you can tell. Look how sharp that truck is right there. Tractor man's gonna let us come by, it looks like. Thank you, sir. All right. That was nice of him to let us come on by. Guys, I enjoyed bringing you along on the ride today. If you enjoyed the ride, comment on this video. Give me a thumbs up. Consider sharing the video with somebody that might be interested in this content. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be aware whenever I put up new videos. I'm going to try to do videos consistently. I think I've been doing that, but I had a lot of footage back from this summer. I've got some ideas for some videos that I'm going to put up, and I'm going to be working on those. But my intent right now is to do things like this right here, create a route, go out and ride that route, and share it on my channel. I'm going to get better with my timeline, I guess. And then I'm going to keep doing like the charity rides. There's a toy run coming up in a week or so. I'm going to go do that toy run. There's several toy runs coming up. I'm going to do as many of those as I can and share them on the channel. So I really, really appreciate all the subscribers I have already. You guys, I started this channel on May 23rd, and I invited you to come along with me. If you've been from the start back then, put a comment in here. But I invited you to come along with me as I learned how to do this. And I'm still learning. I got a long ways to go, but it's been a fun ride so far. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way this summer, collecting footage and doing different things, and I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to tell stories better, and I'm hoping that having this new microphone set up will allow me to do that, and you know, share my passion of riding motorcycles with you guys. So when you come across, as you can see here, the hill there, once you get down the mountain into this valley, it opens up, and you can make some good time. And we'll be in Old Fort here in just a couple of minutes. So guys, I'm gonna beat feet back to the house, but I really appreciate you riding along with me today. That's the Blue Ridge Parkway up over there, and in the Black Mountain area. I really appreciate you guys following along my channel. I appreciate all the subscribers. This morning I hit 101 subscribers when I left the house, and I hope that continues to grow. So I decided to reroute and cancel my route down Old Highway 18 and just use the interstate to get back to the house. Cut about an hour and 20 minutes off my trip. All right, guys, I want to show you something here. So I cut my ride short today because this tells me when I should get home, and a little bit ago it said 6:15 or 6:20 when I was up in Chimney Rock. So I decided to not take the back roads and just hammer down on the interstate to get home. Well, I also use CarPlay. So look here. It says it's 3:30. But when you look at the navigation, it says it's 4:30. Well, and you know, typically I'll keep that up, gives me the speed and everything like that. So I got 33 miles to get back home now, about 40 minutes. It says I'm gonna get there at 5:10. Well, yeah, a little thing happened last week called daylight savings time. That's why I was trying to boogie home. You got to reset your infotainment system to do that. So here's how you do it. Hit your home key. You can do that the left stick here, or you can hit this home button right there. Here's the home button. And then you want to go to settings right down there. And I use a joystick, so highlight it, enter it with the right, then scroll down until you get to the clock. Click the clock, and then you need to uncheck the daylight savings time. All right. And it automatically changes the time zone when you're riding, but it does not change the daylight saving times unless you click that. So now we'll go back home and I'll check my navigation again. It says I'm gonna get home at 4:11, so I didn't have to do all that. Important public service announcement: if you haven't done it already, reset your infotainment system for daylight savings time, so you don't think you're going to run out of daylight like I did on this ride. All right, guys, we'll go in here and get me a drink, and then we'll head back to the house. Wanted to come back on here real quick and tell you guys thanks again for subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's ride, and I'm going to head on to the house. And I hope you enjoyed my PSA that I gave you just a few minutes ago. Make sure you set the daylight savings times to the proper setting in your infotainment system, because that cost me an hour of riding time today. That one simple mistake, I can't believe I didn't think about it, cost me an hour worth of riding time, because I thought I was going to get home an hour later than I am. And in an hour, it's going to be just about dark. Anyhow, thanks for riding along, guys. There's a nice green road glide right there. I thought it was a snake venom, but it was not. Thanks for riding along. I'll catch you on the next ride.